Okay, I am back. Okay, so really quickly, just to start us off the game off, we're gonna get into the Volair quests. Cause trust me, you get some really good guns if you help out with them like once or twice. Yeah. There's nothing in there. Oh my god! Okay, so apparently, as you can see, they carry these things called grenade launchers on their back. But the grenade launcher is pretty badass. So we're just gonna talk to this chick real quick.
Mother Pearl's instruct. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room, and I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. But one other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay, so what he said was there's some sort of weapon to kill all the ants in there. He's not sure yet, but yeah. So pretty much what she was talking about is that their power supply has been overrun with ants. They've lost power, and they want you to go down there and fix it all. And that's a lot of fun in the end, isn't it? But she said warning because you know I have that one incinerator flamethrower thing and all those laser guns. Well, if you use laser or fire weapons based weapons on those ants, if you get a kill shot and they're on fire, or you've shot them once or twice with that laser pistol, they will blow up. It's a big explosion.
I started build. No, it doesn't have a dial. It has to be stabilized for an exact. I guess you'll have to use. What is it, outsider? If you're willing to, I've got it set to.
So I just got the sonic emitter. What he says is to use the sonic emitter, you have to find the nest and you have to put the sonic emitter in the nest. And the nest is pretty obvious. You can find it pretty quickly. That wasn't good. Okay, never mind. Problem solved. Thank you. Okay. I never used the sonic emitter because I went for all the kills on the ants. They're very hard to kill. And if you've played Grey Ditch on the first Fallout 3, these are not fire-breathing ants. You will be fine. They will not shoot fireballs at you. But they are very hard to kill. Usually using a fire-based gun is usually the best option as long as they don't get too close to you. Or using some sort of high-caliber rifle is also good. Or maybe even using hollow point bullets, which I explained in my first couple of videos on what those are, would come in handy. Immediately walking, you see your first ant. they make sure you can kill it pretty easily, so you don't start with a big fight. Here comes another one. I would just like to say really quickly that don't get your hopes up that it's going to be super easy. These are just worker ants. Oh, and by the way, here's where you get your first grenade rifle. They are really good, trust me. If you like combat knives, you can pick one up. But trust me, once you get downstairs, it is not easy at all. Those are just worker ants. Once you get downstairs, you will find that there are soldiers down there. A lot harder to kill, if you ask me. You have to use a lot more bullets on them, and the soldier ants are much more of a challenge. Here's another one up here. Another worker ant. If I'm correct, most of the worker ants stay up on the top upper level right up here. And as you can also, I've played this a couple times. There's the nest right there. That's where they all come from. But every time you turn your back to someplace, there are more ants just filling in right behind you. So it's like, I don't know how they do that, but they're constantly moving in. So what I need to do is I need to turn on these two generators right there and there, and hit a power switch over there. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna try and set this thing up on the nest real quick and just see what it does.
Run.
If I'm correct, that just killed all of them. Yep, that looks like it did the job. Oh yeah, all the bugs are dead. That is good. And here comes the power. So, there we go. FYI, using the sonic emitter makes your job a lot easier. Oh my gosh. And if you notice right here, there is a thump thump. It's more powerful than the grenade launcher if you don't know the difference. Here's some egg shoots. What you can do with these is you can actually go inside them and get some ant meat out of it. I like to make sure you recognize this over here. If you don't know what this is a big ammo area compartment place. You got a lot of bullets over here of different types of guns. Of course, you got your grenade launcher shots, but then you also have your 25mm, the 40mm. You have 10mm, 308mm rifle guns. Some shotgun shots. 5mm, which are for the big guns. We got a mini nuke, if you like those, which I think everyone does. Yes, there's some missiles right there. I don't have a missile launcher, so those are pretty much worthless to me, but if you have 5.56mm, more 100mm, and some 44 Magnum rounds. If you ever do find a missile launcher, you should probably pick those up, like if you're planning on getting one. If you want to go into this toolbox, I don't think there's anything really important in here, but you know, who knows. I advise you strongly to not shoot in this area. If you notice, these are missile heads. If you shoot at the missile heads, they will go boom, and you will probably die. In fact, let's just do it for the hell of it, 'cause it seems like fun. Wait, my bad. Let's try that again, but with a little more. What's the word? Deadly. Yeah. Really? Just done the video. Goodbye. I'll be right back.